Alright guys, I guess I'll talk to you for a little bit. What's up Oxy21? What's up Valerius? What's up Asim? What's up Jedi Swift? You should probably get the Win64 wallet if you have a 64-bit machine. That would make a lot more sense. Yep, so this is something new that we're trying out. Hopefully people enjoy it and have this direct interface with the community. So they can see what we're working on, stuff like that. Yep, today we're going to have a guy named Omar Alvarez online. Sorry, like, I just read things and it mixed my language up. Yeah, so how does the stream look? Does it look legit? Turn the music up a little bit. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's the goal. We want to make it look pretty legit. Oh, look, the green on my my Razer headphones are being affected by the green screen. It's pretty cool. Not much time left. Just 50 minutes and 40 seconds. You know, Omar's ready. I'm ready. Can't wait to show y'all what we're working on. And this is just, again, this is just a trial and error type of thing. So if our stream is not perfect this time, the next time it'll be better, and the next time after that it'll get better and better and better. So that's definitely our goal, is to keep improving and to keep interfacing with the community like nobody else in cryptocurrency is doing this. Nobody is leveraging all the streaming platforms like we're about to. We're gonna work on setting up. We're gonna use Restream and restream it out to 30 other platforms, even like all the YouTube platforms, gaming, and Ustream, Livestream, every one of them. But this is probably where we're going to focus all of our efforts at, will be Twitch. Alright, we got 10 viewers. That's pretty awesome. This is way more viewers than I ever get when I stream games. And I do that little occasionally. That's kind of what gave me the idea. So I play games as like a leisure thing to kind of like de-stress after work. And so I was like, well, why not do this for Expanse as well? Because, you know, the Expanse community could really benefit from knowing exactly what we're doing all the time. So hopefully you guys like it as much as we do. Alright. Thanks for the follows too, guys. That's awesome. So awesome. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey, Valerius. Yeah, well, I believe you're absolutely right. Whenever Twitch introduced the IRL option, I mean, it makes it so we have an increased outlet for our information, just like Oxy said. I mean, I'm pretty surprised nobody else has done it either, especially how like cryptocurrency community and the gaming community, they kind of like intertwine. You know, for better or for worse. You know, they're kind of conjoined at the hip. All your old graphic miners, all your old GPU miners, that get turned into the best gaming machines that you can have. So I don't know, you guys probably can't see it. Well, I know you can't because I can stream, but the computer behind me that's actually streaming this stream is because I'm using a two PC system. I'm using this PC to actually set up the OBS, and I'm actually streaming from a separate machine. That way, it does all the encoding and doesn't have any frame lag. And yeah, the old computer that I'm using over there is an old miner that I used to mine Litecoin with back in like what 2013. It is an old GPU rig, so it's actually sitting in a crate like the old days. So yeah, man, I'm actually really surprised that nobody's taken this this way. Oh, so Nano's doing it too. Yeah, I haven't seen Nano stream, but anytime it comes up, if you guys tag me in it, I'll come and watch and come and lurk in there with him. But something that I'm actually thinking about doing, and I've kind of wrote down some of the drafting of it, is I want to make something called Stream Coins, and basically it's exactly what it is. It's kind of like Streamlabs or Stream Elements, but you incorporate your own cryptocurrency token. So we would have say the Stream token on Expanse, and but I mean we have so many ideas and not enough time, so that's hopefully we'll get around to that one. That one seems like super easy though. That's just an easy DApp to make. It's I mean the way that OBS works is you use these they're called browser source, and so it's just a screen that has a clear background and some language on the front of it. So yeah, it should be pretty easy to do. Okay, so how do you earn EXPB by lurking? You just lurk. I can also tip it to you, so here, check this out, I'll tip you some real fast. Ta-da! And I think the command to redeem them is !redeem. I can't spell, but that's how you do it. Alright guys, we only got 44 minutes to go. Just right around the corner. But anyways, welcome to the stream, Steven. If you hit that follow button, your name will actually appear up at the top. What is that? Top right corner. And it'll say, thank you for subscribing, and have a little zombie following something. I'm gonna change all that too. We haven't got around to doing that yet, but we will. Nah, there you go. Appreciate it. Stream Elements. You the man. You the man. We're also working on a tip bot for Discord. So I'm wondering if I can get Dink to edit the tip bot from Discord to also work in Twitch. Ah, look at there you go. There you go. Ah, here he is. I gotta get used to where my hands are. Stephen F. My name is Chris F. Be bros. Oh, just in case you guys are wondering, I'm not drinking beer. Kind of looks like it, but it ain't. It's called a La Crue. So it's part of this healthy. Hey, what's up, Votor? It's sort of this healthy initiative I'm taking because they say health is wealth. So I've decided to stop drinking soda, and in turn I'm drinking these soda waters. I don't know. It takes a minute to get used to, but once you get used to them, you're they're super addictive, just like soda, just without the sugar. I think what you should get used to is that mouthfeel, that tingling in your throat, kind of like smoking. Whenever I used to smoke, that's what it's I would crave that feeling, like the throat feel of smoking a cigarette. And whenever I quit smoking a cigarette, it was really hard to recreate that feeling, even with like vaping and stuff. Man, it's too early to be day drinking, bro. It's like, what, 11, 18? Well, that's too early. That's too early, man. Be over here faded on cam. No. Oh, man, I hope you like Twitch. Yeah, I certainly watch it. I have a couple streamers that I watch a lot, like Stone Mountain. Except Stone Mountain doesn't use Twitch. He uses mostly Facebook, but I watch Shroud and Ninja and Dr. Disrespect. Those dudes are crazy. So, Token Lab trading, I mean, really that's just up to the exchanges. We've been working on getting an exchange for Token Lab since Lab is launched, and it's just, the atmosphere right now in cryptocurrency is just really difficult to get listed. You know, and it's something that I tweeted about, I don't know, a little while ago. Just a couple days ago, I basically tweeted that what the crypto industry is kind of like lacking right now is that one exchange that's willing to take risks. And back in the day, that exchange was so back in the day when you couldn't get listed on Mt. Gox, and thank God, you got listed on BTCE. And then when you couldn't get listed on BTCE, you got listed on Cryptsy. And then when you couldn't get listed on Cryptsy anymore, you got listed on Poloniex. And then when you couldn't get listed on Poloniex anymore, you got listed on Bittrex and Cryptopia, Yobit, so on and so forth. And now the price to get listed on even the like smallest exchanges is astronomical. I have not gotten a quote for anything under $50,000. 50. And that's you know, balls, man. Like, why would we do that? I mean, yes, we do need an exchange to trade Expanse and to trade Lab, but yeah, and just like Steven has hinted right now, we are working on getting our own exchange. So something cool about the Token Lab name is it lends itself very well to its own exchange. So imagine, you know, exchange.tokenlab.io. That's something that is definitely in the near, I want to say the near future, but it is in the future. It's in our cards. So instead of paying not Bittrex, but instead of paying like HitBGC the $500,000, the Binance $1 million, we're just gonna take that same resources and put it into our own exchange. Well, yeah, I agree. You can't trade Lab yet, but it's okay. Like, I mean, you're not losing any value. It's kind of how it is. You're not losing it, but also you're not gaining it. Yes, you can't trade it, and I understand that. I totally understand that. And we are working on getting it listed in the meantime as we work on our own exchange as well. So, yeah. Well, not really. So, Wyoming actually just released a bunch of information about not having to be a money transmitter for cryptocurrency in Wyoming. And so that's where Borderless Corporation's already listed. We're already a corporation, registered corp, in Wyoming. So making an exchange in Wyoming is probably our best bet. And we won't have to get out of the U.S., but we will have to comply with other U.S. laws. So we might have to get like bit licenses for every state, or we could just limit it to just Wyoming for a little bit. Like, I mean, I know that sounds crappy because most people aren't in Wyoming. It doesn't have a lot of people there, so yeah. I mean, again, it's something that's out of our control, really. I mean, we've reached out to a few exchanges and we're just kind of waiting to get back. It's really it, and if none of them get back to us, we are building our own exchange anyways. And we're also waiting on CryptoBridge. So right now they're working on what's called a gateway because they use BitShares. So they're working on the Ethereum/Expanse gateway, and as soon as they're completed with that, then Lab will be traded there, and so will any other Lab token. Sorry, my voice just cracked up. These waters, man, they ain't doing nothing. Alright, do we have any other guys? Anybody else? Motor, did I tip you? That's actually an interesting concept that we haven't really thought about doing yet. Using lab to buy EXR. That's that's doable. That's totally doable. We haven't thought about that. That's a really good idea, man. I'm gonna write that down. I really love that, man. That is such a good idea. Yeah, that is superb idea. Well, it's not really going nowhere. So we're working on the system. The platform is almost done. It's great. It's just hard to get listed. I mean, it's just this atmosphere right now. It's the regulatory atmosphere that's being worked on. I mean, you think about this. 5 months ago, we didn't have the SEC really breathing down our neck, and now as an industry, we have the SEC going after even legit projects like T0, which is launched by Overstock. I mean, so we want to play it as safe as we can, while at the same time bringing value to the Expanse community and the Expanse platform. Steven. So basically, as you sit in here, it takes into consideration who's all lurking in the chat room, and just automatically tips you every 10 minutes. So it doesn't tell you that it tips you. But then you can go to, I believe it's steamelements.com/expanse official /store, and then you can redeem 100 EXPB for 1 EXP. Here, let me see if I can link it to you. But another thing, Votor, is like, hey, welcome to the stream, RM Jimenez. Hope I said it right. I probably said it totally wrong. You know, I'm hooked on phonics. Can't really read well. Kind of dyslexic. But so yeah, I don't see why we couldn't make it, you know, like that either, Votor. Is or maybe we can use Lab to make a DAO, like DAI stablecoin or marker. Now that's a solid idea too. Something else that we're considering is adding staking to the Lab token. So even though they're not on exchange now, they'll be, you know, you'll be able to at least trade them, or not trade them, earn value over time. It's something that's totally doable as well. But something else we could do is we could build a DApp exchange just for Lab, or in Lab tokens, kind of like say Ether Delta. And now there's a fork of Ether Delta called Fork Delta, appropriately enough, right? And I think Dink has been working on that with us. So that's the thing, though. There's all the decentralized exchanges they're all sort of cumbersome to really work with. I mean, for good reason. I mean, it's a decentralized exchange, so they're hard to work with. But at the same time, there's no real good alternatives to do that right now, except something like Ether Delta, which the owner of Ether Delta is kind of, oh no, I feel like Ether Delta was originally branded as the open source decentralized exchange, and then once he started making money off of it, he decided to change his idea, and now he's kind of short with anybody that decides to want to use it or clone it. Well, I mean, it is a good idea. It's just not that easy to do. It's a great idea, but just hard to do. But we are also in the business of creating solutions to problems that you can't Google the answer to. So, you know, hard is what we do best. But it's something that you have to take into consideration is even though we can't promise returns for lab, what we like any client that uses the token lab system, we can't force them to give you a piece of their ICO in exchange, like just because you're a lab holder. Like we can't do that because that kind of solidifies being a security in the SEC's eyes. But what we can do though is every time that Expanse creates a product, like say EXP.life, the Loot Crate token, there's a bunch of projects that are in the works right now and they're being developed, behind the scenes that you guys don't really hear about. And you don't hear about them for a good reason because they're not done yet, and you're not to the stage that you should hear about them. But yeah, so in the future, whenever something like EXP.life drops, anybody that has lab tokens will get EXP.life tokens. And I can say that with 100% fact right now. Like I know that, and because we've already discussed it. So that's one reason to hold lab. I mean, I know you guys are holding it now, and it kind of feels like the future is so far away, but it's really not. It's not that far. We'll have the basic income token not too long from now. We'll have EXP.life not too long from now. And, it's gonna be good stuff. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Alright, had to switch screens real quick. Yeah. Yeah, Voltor, I mean... Steven. I mean, if you could buy lab, that would be cool too. So, like, the one thing that we're going to do with EXP.life, which, again, you guys don't really hear about much, there's a really good white paper wrote by Omar Alvarez. He's going to be on later, talking about another project that he's got up for our ecosystem. But, EXP.life, instead of doing an ICO, we're considering just having tokens that you purchase with, like, microtransactions all the time. So instead of having one ICO, you're going to have, like, just buying tokens in order to use the platform. So the lab token is used to prevent fraud in the token lab system. So what I mean by that is, in order to create new tokens with token lab, you have to burn lab tokens. So it's kind of like a what do they call it? Double entry escrow. So you have to give something up in order to receive something. So that's the idea behind it. That's what we came up with in the white paper. That way you didn't have people constantly making scams. I mean, I guess people can still make scams, but the cost to do so is way higher. And that's what it's about. People, I mean, the higher you make the cost, the less people are just going to do it, take advantage of it. But it also maybe will create more elaborate scams. Which is, I mean, that's what's kind of happening in the industry right now. Whereas the barrier to entry to get on exchanges and stuff is so high, the only people that can do it are, like, projects that are raising $10 to $100 million, which there are a lot of them. So, we're coming up with about $5,000 worth of tokens. That sounds like a lot of money, and it might be too much. It might be too high. So, maybe we're gonna keep it at 5,000 for a few projects, and then adjust it and see if it's too high or too low. And yeah, it's a work in progress, so we have to find that magic number to see what is right and what isn't. But something that we are working towards for Token Lab is to make it completely automated, so we don't have to do anything. So right now, the clients that we've had to hold their hand through most of the process, but also it's because we're asking them what they need in their product and what they can provide for us, so we can work together to create a new product. Yeah, you're right. It is. If that's a very good observation. He asked if the cost is too high, wouldn't that be a problem for the first few? Absolutely. That's why we're trying to figure out what the right price is. So we can only figure that out through trial and error. If it's too high, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, look at all of our competitors, Kick ICO, and I mean, I don't want to speak to them, but if you look at our competitors, the average competitor is charging $100,000 for an ICO. So $5,000 we think is incredibly low. Like, but again, maybe it's too high for what we're trying to do. So we're just trying to make an automated token creation process that helps weed out the bad actors. It's pretty much the premise of our idea. Oh yeah, they'd be heated. That's true. No, you guys are not wrong. You're right. So it's kind of like a balancing act. We're just trying to see what it takes to actually get that. Yeah, I agree, dude. $5,000 for a startup is a solid cost. That's a not too cheap that you feel like you're not getting your money's worth, but not too expensive where you're paying overpriced. So most startups, $5,000 cost to raise $1 million. That's pretty fair, I think. Yeah, absolutely. So Eternal Golden Braid. You're absolutely right. We don't want to end up like the Waves platform and end up with a bajillion tokens. Or like color coins, or like, what was the other one? Oh my god, Counterparty. We don't, or, there's just a bunch of them. There's a bunch of platforms that have similar token schemes. But, well, we want higher quality products. And we can get that with a low barrier to entry cost, but it still has to have a cost. Yes, so exp.life project. Yeah, you'll be able to use your lab tokens to trade. So what you'll do is anybody that has lab tokens, you'll be able to redeem them for exp.life whenever that system is up and running. A trash option. Steven says, I wish there was a trash option in my Waves wallet. Bruh. Me too, bro. Me too. And let's see, was Post-Wit Jenston. I hate to say it, but there are new to EXP community members who maybe focus less on the project and more on what happened during 2017 with ETH ICO. Yeah, you're probably right. Titty coin on the Waves platform. Everybody likes that one. Everybody likes boobs. Welcome, my new follower, or should I say, our new follower, Bart. You the man, bro. You the man. Dude, we only got 24 minutes. Hell, I think the hour leading up to the stream has been pretty damn good by itself. I might have to do this more often. Alright, man, I need some. Hold on, where my glasses at? That way I can look all sophisticated. I'm not gonna see shit. Alright, Holy Boots. Still learning about EXP, looking to pick some up this year. Fantastic. You can buy EXP at Poloniex Exchange and Bittrex Exchange, and I think a few others. Hey, I like that idea, Votor. He said, if lab does work, we can give to Expanse a donation. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Kevin Falk. He's the man, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys know who Kevin is. He comes in our Discord a lot. He's been a community member since the beginning. And he's a good dude. Welcome to the stream, Eternal Golden Braid. Has Poloniex contacted you with any specific information about changes? No, not yet. I mean, I can contact my my guy at Poloniex to see if they're making any changes. Yeah, the Votor says, so the Super Conference Bitcoin goes well. Yes, the Bitcoin Super Conference was really cool. I think James got to meet John McAfee. What's up, Cabraxis64? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we got 20 viewers. What's up, Dink333? He's also the man, guys. Yeah, if you guys ever have any support problems, he's one of the guys that answers your questions on the support desk. In case you didn't know. Yeah, the guys that made a lot of contacts, so it's well worth it. I think our next big exchange will be when is it? May 1st through 3rd. We'll have 4 people at Collision Conference. Anybody that's been here last year, you guys know. I mean, John McAfee is definitely contentious, but I mean, a lot of people love him, a lot of people hate him, so it's just kind of. I mean, we didn't make any deals with him. We just met him. We just took a picture with him. So. Yeah, I'm with Polaris. He says John McAfee is not actually a scam, just a man who pumped the market with simply Twitter posts. No, I agree with you. That's pretty sketch, though. He is a sketch dude. Damn, my voice just went out. Yeah, he is a sketch dude. I agree with you. But, we just took a picture with him. That's all. We didn't go get drunk or, smoke anything. Yeah, but again, back to what I was talking about. Our next big conference will be at Collision Conference, which is an amazing conference if you've ever been. It's in Louisiana. It's dope. It's huge. That's where we met Omar Alvarez. We met a lot of people last year at it, and it's just only going to get bigger this year. Dude, Al Gore, the guy that invented the internet, is going to be there this year. I never bought any BezHop coins. Alright, only 20 minutes left. Man, this last hours have been pretty productive. Go check the price of Expanse. Oh, I think that would actually be cool. In the next stream, I can have like a ticker, like up at the top where it just shows the Expanse price. I think that'll be a dope idea. Man, so what was up with that rally the other day, guys? That was insane. I think in one day we got like $26 million worth of volume. It's mind blowing. Progress, man. Good work pays off. Post, I believe Post says, just want to say stream is great. A great idea. How do you get notified, or do we just subscribe? I think if you just subscribe, it should email you every time we go live. Says, Votor says, do you know the price pump today, like 40%? Dude, that was sick. Like, I didn't even know. I was just working and somebody sent me a message like, dude, Expanse is going way up. And so I checked it out and it was, and we have, again, $26 million worth of volume. That's freaking amazing. It's so amazing. Yeah, like Kevin Fox said, the volume exceeded the market cap for a whole day. That's insane. Like, that's cool, man. Hard work and progress pays off. Man, I can't believe we still got 20 viewers. This is cool. Alright, we got a new subscriber! Septica2 says, if we had some kind of tool to track EXP flow, maybe we'd decipher what happened yesterday. I agree. I think we need the tool. See, what I think that there is this group of people, insiders if you will, that know things before everybody else knows them. I'm not saying just EXP insiders, I'm saying crypto insiders as a whole. And they front run the market. Oh, okay. What's up? I didn't know who you were, Steven. Alright, what's up, Steven Richard? But yeah, so again, back to my theory. I think that there's a team that pretty much front runs the market beforehand. And you could actually tell this because before any big news usually happens on crypto, if you go back and look in the charts, something like they'll buy it up or sell it all at the same time. Like pretty much every freaking project on Poloniex or Bittrex is all being traded at the same time, and they all have the same chart. And it's very, very, very rare to see a diversion from that chart, like what happened with EXP. So to explain it on EXP, I really don't know. Just an insider, man. They know things before we do. The same day Nexus pumped, I think 140%. So yeah, it wasn't just Expanse. Expanse went up. So did a lot of other projects. A lot of good projects. I really respect Nexus. I think they're a good project. So I believe they deserve what they got. Oh, you're on CCC also? Sweet. What's up, Cabraxis? I like bacon too. Actually, I had bacon for breakfast. You stalking me, bro? Alright, man. We got 16 minutes. 16 minutes! So close. Let me transition out and talk to Omar Alvarez and see if he's ready. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we only have about 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes! Places, everybody! Places! Places! Alright, so Septica2 says, there's a lot of AI bot projects, so guys with money probably have way better trading tools doing stuff for them. Agreed. Absolutely agree with you. Without a doubt. How you guys like my shades? Well, they're not shades. I guess I don't shade anything, but black. Look good? I look good? How's my hair? Alright. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Looks like I need to turn up the bitrate. I've got it at the max. It still seems like I'm like lagging or something. So is the music loud, or is the music good? Do you guys like it? Is it good to loop? Tried to get something that kind of embodied the cryptocurrency spirit. So a little bit of rock, a little bit of EDM, push them together. My freaking mouth is dry. Crazy. Alright guys, 4 more minutes. I'm gonna transition out, and when we got like 2 minutes left, I'm going to start the stream. Alright, be right back. Actually, welcome, Controlix, to the stream. You're the man. You are the stream hero for the day. Remember it. Two minutes and 20 seconds, everyone. 2 minutes and 10 seconds, everyone. Alright, everyone. Alright, it's Millertown, baby. T minus 2 minutes. Just kidding. T minus 1 minute and 20 seconds. Alright, everybody. My name is Christopher Franco. As you guys know, I'm the lead developer for the Expanse platform, and today I am here with Omar Alvarez, also from the Expanse platform. He leads a team of developers, and they have been working on something called EXPLIST.me. And I'm going to let him explain it, and you guys are going to love it. See you on the flip side. Let me enable him fast. Alright, here we go. See ya.
Give me a sec. Okay. Hi, this is Omar. I'm here to present EXPList.me. This is a platform that we want to create for everybody to know who's using Expanse and to have a platform to show your listings. What we want to do is to have a platform that shows for everybody services or products that they want to share with the community, and that's why we created the EXPList.me. So it's a very simple idea. The idea is to have a search bar, so you can search with a keyword or a place or categories. I'm going to show you how. So it's based on location, so you can click on your city or country. My country is here, Scott country is here, and we have several countries. If your country is not listed here, you can write us and we will add it to the platform. It is very simple to do that. We want to be very legit about the content, so we want to add only the cities that has some listings on it. Then we have the most recent listings. This is the way you will look at the listings in our page. We will have the price in dollars and in EXP. We're gonna get that reference for people to know how is this is showing and how much does it cost and who is using EXP as a payment method or he will accept a payment method with EXP or other cryptos. So we have some listings here, so I'm going to take you to each listing, each type of listings here. We also have categories. We have 10 categories now, but we can add as many categories as we want. So if you are not able to find the category that you want to post your listing, you can ask us, and we will add it for you. Then we have an integration to the Borderless Corp blog on Medium, and we have all this great content here that is updating every week. I'm going to show you the detail of every listing type. For that, I'm going to show you how to add a listing. So first of all, you have to create an account, and it will be good for you to create an account because even if you are not posting any listing, because you can save your favorites and save your search on the platform. So I'm going to log in with my account. Oh. So once I am in, I will be able to create a listing, entering the name. We have 4 types of listings: a plain one, a single image one, a gallery one, and a way you can add a map for your location. This will be good for coffee shops, hotels, or any other server you want to do based on a map. Then you have a description. You can write as long description as you want, but people don't want to read, so try to be very accurate on describing your listing.
Yeah, that's like Frank Lopez says, keep it 8 seconds. After 8 seconds, people just drop off like flies.
Yeah, and if you have a reference to a website that you have, you can add it here, and you can link the content here. So if people want to know more, they can just refer to your site. We have price here, so in order to do that, you should be sharing services or products with a specific price. the price will be entering dollars, and we will take the actual exchange rate for Expanse and show the price in Expanse, so you don't have to enter both. If you have a video on YouTube, you can copy paste the link here and the opening hours. You can add, if it is a service, the opening hours that you have, or the way you want it. Also, you can have here a gallery where you can add photos to it if you want to show a gallery of it. Then you have the location. This is very important because you will be able to show your services, and the searches will be referred to a radio where people are looking for this service. So enter your location. We will take it from Google, or enter the latitude and longitude, and it will be a pin on the map. Then you have the taxonomies. This is the categories that I showed you before. We have 10 categories. We can add more. This is the location, and these locations are by city, state by city, or by country and city, like we have here. So we can create this the way you want. So let us know what you need. And also you have some amenities. We can also add this. Some services you get clients get when they are buying your service or product. And if it is hotel, you have Wi-Fi, you have credit card, you have parking lots. So in here you can create very, very, very easy your listing. And your listing is going to look like this. So if you have a category gallery listing, you will get something like this. So you have the photos of the gallery in the top, the title. You can favorite this. If you have an active user, you will save your favorites. We will go to that soon. This is the description. As you can see, it's like 8 lines of description. The price, we calculate this. Also, you have your profile in here. You can get your profile as specific as you want. That's up to you. It's better for people to know who you are in order to trust you to buy your product.
Absolutely. I got a quick question about the EXP price though. Does it update every time? Like does it try to stay as consistent as possible with the current price of EXP, or does it only update like the moment you create the listing?
No. We are taking the data from CoinMarketCap with an API. So we are taking the price in that moment. It is being calculated and show it into the page.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, we are connecting here to an API, and this is the price calculated on the actual change. So this could change. That's why we put the price in dollars, and we are showing the actual price in EXP. I'm sure if maybe it's not changing that much now. It's going to change soon, but that's the way we do it.
Yeah, I agree.
So here are the amenities that I showed you before. This is your profile. Be as specific as you want people to contact you. We respect your privacy, but if you want to add as many content as you want, you can do it here. Also, you have the position. This is the pin that I talk about with you. You can share this in these social networks, and you have the photo gallery here, so you can show other sides of your listing.
Cool.
Every listing will have reviews from the people that are using. So encourage your friends to come and review your product or service to have more people here, and you can rate the product by pricing, service, and overview, and also you can write a review in here.
Cool.
You can contact the owner here. This is going to send an email directly to the owner of the listing to see if he wants to get the product or services. Then we have listings. We have this search bar. This is the places where we can find these listings. I talked to you about the feature listings, and this is going to be the only one that will have a price now. we are not charging anything to add your listing to our site, but we are going to review every listing in order to have legit information.
Mhm.
We want to be sure that your listing is good, so we will maybe tell you add some new pictures, or this listing will not go because it's not good or safe, or we don't want any content that is harm people or do something to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
uh, yeah, and we are only charging now 2 exp for the future listings, and we want to share the 25% of that earnings to borderless charity in order for them to keep working and doing the stuff they do.
Man, that's so awesome. And those, and just to reiterate real fast that, so what you're saying is all new listings are free unless they're featured listings, and then it'll cost like 2 EXP, and 25% of that purchase price will go to the borderless charity. Man,
Yes, that's
that is
right.
awesome. That is so awesome because the borderless charity does some really good things. Like they've helped fund just amazing projects like a crayon drive for a kindergarten class. We've bought new shoes for like a whole village in the Philippines. We've got we've helped children's hospitals and women's abuse shelters and addiction centers. So like it's an amazing organization. So that's really cool that y'all actually donate some of your profit to that too. That's awesome.
Yes, and the good thing about the feature ones is that you can see the feature tag in here, and
Mhm.
also when you hover your mouse over the feature list, and you will get the address to go to that place or to see more info.
Cool. That's cool. And you can pay for features with like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Expanse, and Litecoin, right?
Yes, yes,
Sweet.
I will show you that in a minute. You can pay with crypto. We believe in crypto.
Awesome. Oh, and again, not to cut you off again. I'm so sorry, but I remember in the last like in the view where it showed like the listing view and it said amenities. So one amenity that's not there, but it's kind of implicit, is the fact that all of these people accept cryptocurrency. So that's kind of like the reason why they're going to be using our platform is to show others, yes, we use crypto. Most we use Expanse, but we also accept other crypto too, like Litecoin and Ethereum and Bitcoin. So
Yeah,
that's super
we right
important.
now we want to add the icons of every other crypto.
Mhm.
So you can show if you accept this cryptos. We have
Oh,
an
that's dope.
integration here to coin payments in order
Mhm.
to pay for the future ones, and let's believe in this world of crypto.
Man, that's awesome. Awesome.
So you have the filters here. You can search for a listing with this bar. You will get the listing that you're looking for and the place where this is. And again, you can see the listing and favorite your listing if you want. I already favorite this. When I look at the listings, this is my profile. I'm already signed in. When I when I look at the listings, I will have here the actual state of the listing. Every listing will be shown for 30 days, and after 30 days, you will have to come again and publish it. What we want to do is not to have dead listings there that are already sale or something, because
Hmm.
we realize that many people go into the platform, put their listing, but forget about them, and they already sell.
Yeah.
They already sold the product or service, the product most of the times. So what we want to do is to have correct information and verify information
Yeah.
as good as we can.
Yeah, most other listing services do that too, like Craigslist and Angie's List. They all have like time limits and times to live. So
Yeah.
that's a pretty good practice to have. And I think yeah, we don't really want a bunch of dead listings and a bunch of dead things on the website. We want, accurate information.
Yeah. So in here you have the status of every other listing that you have. So you can unpublish in case you sell the product and you want to unpublish. You can pay for features. You can update and change the description of pictures and everything that you have for this. You have the category here, and you can delete this if you want to delete it. forever. So let's add this to feature. This is going to be added to your cart. So when you click on your cart, you will have the listing and the price.
All right.
We will proceed to checkout, and in here, your the total of your order will be $2. In this case, we are making some adjustments to this. Choose how you want to pay, and you can pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Expanse. This is buy information. We will send you a mail to this address, and we will save and process. And this will generate a transaction on payments that you can get the QR code in order to pay this, or you can show the details on coin payment. So the security will come from uh, coin payments, and they will process the order, and the system will let us know when it is paid and stuff.
That's dope. That's really cool.
Um, so I was telling you, I have my profile and I have the favorites, the one that I favorite. I
Mm-hmm.
will have it in here so you can look at the things that you want to buy, and maybe it's not the time or you want to save for later. So you can do it here. Also, you will have your searches saved in here.
Sweet. Oh, I got a real quick question though.
Yeah, sure.
It goes back to coin payments. Didn't you and your team make like a Symphony package for coin payments
Yeah, we make a bundle
or a
for
bundle?
Symphony. In the latest version is the
Mm-hmm.
3.6 or 7. I really don't remember the version of Symphony, but it is a very good, a very cool framework. And we made a bundle to integrate your system to coin payments, and we'll get this code online so you can download it.
That's dope. Let's put that up on GitHub so we can let other
Yeah,
people get it too. That's we want to give back to the community as much as possible. We totally believe in open source, so like that's a
yeah,
cool development that we can give away.
yeah. Sure. We can give it away that. Um, so you have the searches in here, and you have your orders. This is some testing orders that I have worked with. You have your profile, and this is the part where I told you try to fill it as much as you can in order for people to get your product or service. You can change your password and log out. In here, you have your blog, the blog of Borderless, connection to the Borderless Corp Medium channel, and you will do it here. We have an admin, so every time you post a listing, I'm sorry, I don't have. I'm sorry. We have an admin system where you can see new listings just come. This is new things that it is into the platform, so we are going to review everything. And then if it's good, we'll publish this, and the listing is on the platform. As simple as that. And we have another one here and another one here, and we will be updating what is published, what is featured, and what is verified.
All right.
We also have the orders, the users, and the subscribers. We want to send every week the latest listings. So if you want to receive this, you can subscribe to the newsletter. So basically, we can, as I told you, we can add categories, locations, amenities, and we have the reviews, and we have the posts, and we have all the backend to manage the platform. So this is EXPLIST.me, a simple way to get your list into the crypto community.
Man, that's awesome. That is so awesome. I think the crypto community could really use something like this, and I know the Expanse community definitely can. So
Yeah,
this is
and
freaking
it's free
amazing.
for them. So
Yeah, it's free.
so
But isn't there a beta test form? I think Scott has it, so I'll take the beta test form and get people to sign up so they can beta test all of our new software, and this is one of the pieces of software that they can beta test for us. So if you
yeah,
guys got something to sell, or if you have a service that accepts crypto, just sign up and let's get it listed. I think that's pretty much it. It's pretty
yeah.
cool.
It's very cool. It's pretty cool because community is always so active and they want to
Yep.
help. And just yesterday, they sent us some responsive fixes that we need to do, and we are working on it. So we are committed to this. So let's get on it. Let's get on board.
All right, man. Thank you again so much for doing this demonstration. Thank you so much for your team to actually build this for us. And yeah, man, this is awesome, dude. I love it. I think it's gonna be a big hit.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty awesome.
I agree, man. This is dope. Good job, dude. All right, guys. I hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the whole stream. Yeah, I think my stream just died. Oh no, it should be back. It should be back. Is it back, guys? Is it good? Is it live? Live and well? Oh well. Anyways, this was our first time. So again, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. We're gonna do this more often. Anybody that lurks in here, you earn Expanse. So yeah, man. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.